All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July yesterday. If you're watching today anyways, I hope you still have all your fingers and feet, legs and arms, because that fireworks stuff can be dangerous at times. Enjoy this video. My 4th of July actually, it went out with a bang too, so we're gonna try to get that video uploaded very next, so like midweek video, we're gonna drop that video. So hope you guys enjoy this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.
Yo.
What up? Doing some prime polishing, some cleaning, trying to keep the gold. What's up, everybody? So we're a little bit different setting today, obviously. So we just want to do something. I think we've talked about it before that we should film here. There'll be no road noise. And then for new watchers, yeah, we'll give them a quick little tour of everything that's here. And did they see the Suburban when you were coming up? So the Suburban is what we're going to focus on today. And I am regretfully going to tell you that that truck is sold. And you guys have seen it on the channel multiple times, so we're going to show it to you. And I swear, guys, this is not played out that every truck that we are posting is sold. I promise you, it's just how it's working out. It's like once we get one done or once we get caught up, it's like one or two sell. And it's like, oh my gosh, we haven't filmed these. So we film these. And by the time we get done with those, another one sounds like, oh my gosh, we got to film that one. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying the content. I know like a few here and there that we get out there are still available. Actually, just for, well, that truck we need to film on the top. The Suburban is still available. I know there's an awesome video out of that. So many new watchers, great video out on that. Here's another truck we need to film. And there's a great video out on this blue C10 for anybody that's interested in that. So that truck is still available. My cool diesel shop truck you guys have seen a million times, even from way back in the day. I hate to say this too, but I took a hefty deposit on the truck actually today. So that's something that we need to get out and film, and is going to be a sold truck, because it's just crazy not to show you guys this stuff, you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are watching just for the entertainment. So, but my goal of this channel originally when I, hooked up with Sam, this whole thing was like, I want to make videos of the trucks I'm selling so I can send the links to people that are interested. Well, golly, between my social media and Facebook, these trucks are selling before we can even hit YouTube, and beyond blessed, and I'm not upset about it. And I hope you guys are still just here and enjoying the content. So let's show them around a little bit. You showed them those couple trucks in there. The K10 is actually, that K10 is going to be done very shortly. I know it looks great and it is pretty done. There's a last few details. That thing's going to go back to Gloss Garage very, very shortly. He's finishing up a couple projects. That's going to get swapped out with another truck, and that will be done. And that's one that I don't have listed anywhere, so we could potentially get it filmed and possibly on YouTube and it'd still be for sale, but I cannot make any guarantees on that stuff. So Suburban is awesome, man. The guy actually is just texting me, man. Super cool guy. I've actually sold this guy a truck before. I think, I don't remember if we filmed that truck. It was like a 78 or 76 or 9. It was a red C10. I'm not sure if it ever even made it on the channel, honestly, dude. I'm kind of curious. If it did, I'll find out for sure, and then you can just throw a picture of it if they want to watch it. So this truck is going to go to the same gentleman that I sold that C10 that I'm talking about too. I'll look and see if we ever posted a video on it. So Bulldogs Auto Truck 2, they seen the Bulldogs Auto video, and we had talked about doing another Bulldogs Auto truck, and this was ironically the truck I was never going to do anything to, and Sam was still joking, man, this thing's came so far. So we'll definitely show you this whole truck. And this seat I just picked up today, this is for the Porch Princess, which we're keeping completely off the radar. I'm not posting anything about it on my social medias, YouTube, some interior pictures and stuff here and there. But as far as like what the truck is going to look like when it's done, nobody will get to see until...
Let's get a YouTube video done first before you post it.
Yeah, maybe do a YouTube video first. Yeah, man, that truck's just, it sat on the porch for so long. I'm like, man, I got to get this thing done. So it's out and about, and it's getting all the stops. The Ford, super cool truck. I was just cruising it last night. Last time you guys probably seen it was at my shop. So keep in mind, I do drive these trucks, and not just to and from my house. I mean, I'm in these I was in that truck all day, the Bulldogs Auto truck all day today. And they've seen this truck. Yep, that's an awesome truck. So when they see the video, I guess I don't know if it's still gonna be available to be sold, but at the current moment of today's date, this truck is still available as well. Awesome truck. There is a video on that. You can throw up a little, however that works.
No road noise, but we got birds.
Got some birds, yeah. Much more peaceful here, man. And it looks cool, actually. That's probably like a pretty, not that my shop doesn't look great, but that's a cool vibe. All right, I got something really cool to show you guys too. And then we'll get to the Suburban. Ah, my sinuses are a little edgy today. Thanks, man. What we got? Oh yeah, that was Gloss Garage Design. That's an awesome shirt, man. All right, this is a 65 or 66. I don't even know, dude. I told Sam, this is no joke. I bought this, well, if you guys follow me on social media, yesterday was Memorial Day. I bought this on Memorial Day. Everybody probably thought I was sleeping because I didn't post anything till like later in the day, and I had this on the trailer, so I was not sleeping on Memorial Day. I was out hustling and scoffed up a really cool truck, man. And I told Sam I was, the backs and the front's open, and when Sam got here, it was already open too. I was out here this morning in my boxers just like evaluating the truck and still just kind of taking it all in because this is a very cool truck. So you can just hit him with a quick glimpse. I have a feeling this truck is not going to hang around much, and as much as I'd love to replace it with my cool diesel shop truck and put my logo on it and stick it up on my lift, I don't foresee this truck hanging around long, but we'll see. So killer truck, GSI back half, GSI full front subframe, AccuAir, air ride, 5.3 LS, 4L60, four-wheel disc brakes, all Willwood. It's got billet 22-inch wheels. I think those are Boyds, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, this thing is all done up, man. It's really, honestly, the only thing this thing's lacking is vintage air and heat. This truck checks all the boxes. It could definitely use my Fran touch on the stereo and, you know, a few little detailed things like me. I'd probably paint under this hood. Even that gray color, and I have that gray color. It would look cool if the under the hood was that same gray color probably. Yeah. And like this was that same gray color. Mm-hmm. So when you popped it, just had that hardcore. Yeah, definitely these have got to go. Put the nice factory glass beams back in it. Yeah, so killer truck. And actually they seen the dually because you put up a picture twice on one of my videos.
Oh yeah.
He got it twice. So that thing, I use that thing, guys. That thing is a worker, man. We're actually going to try to get some cool rolling footage of this whole setup today. So crazy truck. I don't even know a price. I told Sam it was kind of a, you know, one of those deals. I pulled up, paid the guy, loaded it, and got home, and just haven't even really evaluated that whole deal yet. So we will get to that one. But the Suburban 91, what's that? Not yet. Never say never.
Swapping that.
Yeah, and he's been talking about that. Some 22-inch spokes and Vogues. Is that still kind of the vibe? Definitely. Yeah, and then we'll film it. So, right, 91 Suburban. So last year, as many of you guys know, with the iconic front end on here, everybody loves, with the double little headlights. And this thing is probably sitting on like a 10-ish inch lift. This truck was actually, didn't you do like an Instagram link on one of the previous videos? Or I don't think it's posted yet, but they'll see it.
Screenshot. Something like that.
So this truck was actually built by a really very reputable company, BMS Off-Road. And some people are actually very familiar with this guy. He seems like a cool guy. So he seen I got it, and we followed each other back. And great quality as far as the build. I believe they've done all the suspension. I'm not sure how much more they've done than that, but awesome quality and all that stuff. Again, I believe it's a 10-ish inch lift. It's all spring. It does have a small block in the back. Actually, it has a 1-inch block in the back. It had a 2-inch. It had just a little bit too much rake for me, so I took the 2-inch out and put a 1-inch block in the rear just to give it a really, really level look. And as far as stuff we've done to this truck, I have added a front drive shaft. We added a set of manual locking hubs, worked out a few little details on this thing, and honestly, just been cruising it. I'm trying to think. This is an expensive high-end truck, and you know, I paid quite a bit of money for it, and it was supposed to be very nice, and it is beyond very nice. And as far as stuff I've worked on, yeah, not a whole lot, man. Just really been enjoying it. If you guys see my social media, it's fun with the kids. Matter of fact, we'll show them. Usually I have my trucks a little cleaner for the videos. They probably can't tell, but it is a little dirty. But just for fun, we left. Yeah, the last time. If you guys have kids, you know that's just how it looks. I mean, one of those, what is that, bobby pin or something? Bobby pin. I can just shit everywhere. Car seat. So yeah, last time I was cruising, so I had both the kiddos with me. I'll open up the other doors too. So the interior is all original on this thing. And it is in fantastic shape. I mean, the headliner, the door panels, the seats, the buzzer works. The wood grain, the dash is phenomenal. As you've seen, it's got the amp power steps on it that come down with the doors, which is awesome. This thing already had a really, really nice audio system. It's got kickers and the tweeters. There's dual amps over here on the other side, which we'll show you. And the back, the famous barn doors, which is the best. 2 L7s. This thing will beat the block down. This thing whams. Ported box, 2 L7s. So music was already done in this thing. I think they've got a glimpse at this before, but we'll pop it open because it was done very nicely, man. I didn't mess with the audio at all. And you guys know I'm kind of a geek for the audio stuff. You can get in there and show them that. 2 amps. So really nicely done. And actually, Sam will get a kick out of this. Let me find it. This has a wireless adjustable thing.
What?
Yes, and it works really nice. Like certain songs, like the gain is I've noticed for the subwoofer volume. This other stuff, I don't know exactly what all that other stuff is, but yeah, the gain you can adjust right here. And that's like if you had a bass knob. So it's wireless. And when I got the truck, he's like, man, I don't know. It's got a stereo in it and I don't like it. It's too loud. The bass was all the way up. So even like listening to like a normal song or even just a radio, it was insane. I'm like, what is going on? I found this in the console. I'm like, oh, I put a new battery in it.
Works.
Thing came right on. I clicked it, turned the gain down. I was like, dang, dude. And then obviously the correct songs that you want to just,
turn it up.
Yeah, shake the neighborhood. It'll shake the neighborhood for sure. So speaking of audio, and there was nothing was skipped on this truck when they built this thing. I know we're jumping all around, but dual batteries. It's got the big upgrade to alternator. Yeah, all the wiring, and this thing was set up correctly because some of these trucks we do some pretty good audio, and at night when they're hitting, it dims the lights down a little bit. So this doesn't do that at all. So original drivetrain, a 350 TBI, 4L60, fuel injected. So that or 4L80. I'm sorry, this has a 4L80. This is a 2500 too. So actually the first generation of the 4L80, I do believe, in the last year of this body style. So very unique truck. And again, as far as the suspension, we mentioned, you can see great here, all spring. There is a 1-inch block in the back, dual Fox shocks, dual Fox stabilizers, crossover steering. This has a PCS steering box. Truck already had a nice set of headers. It had a real nice dual exhaust all the way out the back. I did actually, speaking of headers, I did plugs, plug wires, cap rotor. I did some tune-up stuff on this truck actually, just the plugs look pretty old in it just by glance. So we did all AC Delco plugs and plug wires, like I said, cap rotor, just some normal tune-up stuff. Yeah, the rocks, they get stuck in there. Yeah, and that's that little sound it made. It does it really loud when you're going down the road when it pops out. Extended drive shaft in the back. Again, we did put a front shaft in it and manual hubs because it didn't have any. Yeah, very nice. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken, because I didn't do it, so I don't remember. I think it's dual in. Yeah, it's a dual in, dual out Flowmaster muffler. Oh, this has train horns too, which is wicked. Yeah, I'll bump them really quick. Watch your ears. Woo! Yeah, they're brutal, dude. That was just like touching it. They're yeah, they're over here. You want to show them? It's a horn blaster kit. A lot of you guys are familiar with horn blasters, so top quality. I mean, nothing on this truck was low quality. You can see a couple of the horns right there. Oh, yeah. So nothing on this truck was cheap stuff. Again, the amp steps. I mean, all good name brand audio. Of course, it's sitting on 24-inch American Force wheels, 37-inch Toyos, just all good name brand parts on this truck, and it shows, and it runs great, it drives great, it steers good, it stops good. This thing performs. I've actually had this for a good amount, good 4 or 5 months, I'm thinking at least. Probably have been enjoying this, having fun. We did a really cool video, actually, which we'll use as the rollers at the end. Back in the day when I first got this thing, we did a little movie deal. It was awesome. So super fun truck, man. Trying to think what else we could tell them about that. Beautiful paint job. The truck's been painted. The truck has never had any rust previously, and it's got a beautiful paint job. The original stripe is put back on, correct to factory. Just this thing just checks all the boxes, man. 100% checks all the boxes. So can't beat the color. It's just, again, just that one's, it's tough, man. It's a tough business. Some guy, actually it was a guy bought this from me. He's like, man, I'd hate to be you. I'm like, it sucks, man. Actually, dude. You know, you guys look at me and think it's so much fun, and it is, but there's a lot of headache behind this business. And the worst thing is I fall in love with all these trucks. I buy stuff that I like. If they need fixed up, I fix them up how I like. So it's so hard to sell one when you buy one that you like, fix it up how you like. But this is my business, and you know, stuff does come and go. But it's just, I love this stuff. So it is hard some days. I fired up and give him a walk around, but I feel like that's almost a little senseless. But we'll definitely, I'll take him for a spin, actually. Yeah, I'll take him for a ride so we can get geared up and throw him in the cab. I'll take him for a ride, which would be cool, and then they'll get to see the cool movie we've made. So, and they got a great tour for any new watchers that haven't seen the channel. You guys got a little tour of my house here and the stuff that we keep here as well. So we'll get Sam to throw you guys in the cab, and we'll catch you in a second.
And you are recording.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll with all this stuff in here. Guess we'll put this down.
Test.
Mic check, 1, 2. I'm just gonna roll since I'm already up in this big girl. Windows down, enjoy some fresh air. Speaking of Glizzy, I was talking to him right now. He is doing an insane undercarriage restoration on a OBS four-wheel drive truck I have right now. I mean, absolutely, I've never seen anything like it, ever. This guy, you give him a job, and he goes way beyond. It's in a good way. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, anyways, 350 fuel injected. This thing always fires right up. 4L80 tranny. Everything works on this truck. The cruise control, the air, the rear air, all the windows work. Power locks. Of course, it's got a hell of a horn on it. All the gauges work on it. Just an incredible truck. And I know we didn't show crazy detail on this truck because it is sold, but you guys are getting a great look. The interior on this truck, when I tell you, is just, it is probably one of the nicest Survivor interiors I have personally been in, or very close, because I have had a lot of trucks, so it's sometimes hard to remember everything. The dash is insane. All the wood grain stuff is insane. The door panels are epically clean. This thing still has the original floor mats in it, and the rear mat is still in it as well. And this is a third, you guys can almost see, this is a third row truck too, which is awesome. This thing just checks all the boxes. And again, I really haven't done a whole lot to this thing. I paid quite a bit of money for this, and you know, some of the stuff I buy, I pay quite a bit of money for and don't have to work on it much, which is the name of the game. Sometimes it's fun just to be able to use and enjoy one, throw the kids, and just have fun, man, because I do get involved in working on a lot of this stuff. People sell me stuff, oh yeah, it's great. It's like, dude, I wouldn't even really barely drive this to the gas station, to be honest with you. So some people's grade and my grade are different. I really do the best I can to put together, you know, something with in mind that I'm still trying to make money with in mind that is, you know, very safe, very decent, and a really fun running and driving truck that, you know, someone can make their own personal improvements to if they choose to. But the stuff I sell is turnkey, ready to enjoy. You guys know I drive, I shake down my trucks, I try to work out all the problems, and then we add all the cool stuff. You know, patina trucks, we clear, we get the right wheels, the right stance, the alignments, stereo. I mean, we do them up. We really try. I was just talking with a buddy of mine today, my old buddy Dan, actually, and you know, I don't have employees. My mom does a mass amount of work. Whatever I need to help with, she is always there to help, and she runs the whole paperwork side of this. But as far as employees, I don't have any, but I have such a huge group of people. You know, Georgie from Glaw's Garage. I have a couple other detailers I use. We got my buddy Kevin in town who does my upholstery. We have Nick who does my stereo. I got Zach and Dennis that work on stuff for me. I have my buddy Mike that does a lot of mechanical stuff for me. Eric does paint work for me. Fire Tire here in Mims, they do all the alignments, which is a blessing. They got JW in there, man, great friend of mine. He knows how to align an old shim truck and get it, you know, shook down correctly and aligned correctly. The list goes on. I mean, Muffler Man Exhaust, the team I have developed is awesome, dude. So, and these people all have their own, you know, businesses and are striving as well. So it's, you know, it's a cool thing, man. I don't have employees, you know, I can take a little time off, which I don't, but if I wanted to, and I don't have people necessarily depending on me. So, man, that sun is brutal today. Actually gonna roll that window up. That's gonna make for some really great rollers. You guys can't see the steering wheel much, but the steering wheel's good and straight on this thing, and it drives nice, rides good. It's not all over the road for how big it is. I mean, you gotta drive a little bit. If you guys know, it's a big old truck, but it is set up really nice. Anybody can get in and drive this. It's not all over the road or anything crazy like that whatsoever. Just an awesome running and driving truck. A buddy of mine actually is behind me, Kittles. I bought a couple trucks from him actually. He's cruising his dually, which you guys are not going to be able to see, unfortunately, but badass crew cab black dually. He's got that thing shined up today, dude. Boy, she's looking good. Steering on the Suburban, fantastic. It's got the crossover steering, so there's zero steering issues. Also, another reason it drives so nice. And the upgraded steering box. The frame is braced as well. You know, a lot of you guys know the four-wheel drive stuff. The frames tend to sometimes will crack around the steering box. The frame's braced right there. I think it's plated on the outside, I believe. Like I said, just really well put together truck by a well-rounded shop as well. So beautiful. I'm excited to. Well, we're gonna do some rollers for Instagram. You guys, you'll get the roller session that we did a while ago on this thing because it's really cool. I just think it'd be fun to put on YouTube. Instagram's already seen it, so we'll do some fresh ones for Instagram while Sam's here. But just a fun one, man. I am gonna miss this darn thing. As unpractical as it looks, it's such a practical vehicle. You know, it's fuel injected, it's quite a bit newer, so you got your overdrive tranny. Oh, the biggest thing is this thing has, gosh, without looking at the paperwork, I'm most certain it's 410s. It's geared front and rear with 410 gears, so it still has great power for being a 350. I mean, it's no race truck, but it's not a total slug like you would think it is being on 37s. Like I said, there was just nothing skipped, other than they did skip the front drive shaft, which not talking any smack at all, but it didn't have one when I bought it, so, and it had the automatic hubs, so we put a manual set of hubs, and actually my buddy Mike built the front drive shaft for it. If you're gonna have a four-wheel drive, man, you might as well have the drive shaft in it. To an extent, because I have had some without them, but this truck was well deserving of it. Trying to think if we could get you some cool drone footage. I love when Sam does that, but I'm looking at the trees. It's a very windy day, so actually these cameras, there you go. This camera's spinning on the mount there. Hopefully you guys will still be able to see me a little bit. I gotta start paying more attention to that. And it's funny because I was literally just talking to the gentleman that was buying this thing. George is sending me a bunch of pictures of this undercarriage restoration he's doing. It is insane. He was like, man, I'd love to meet you in person one day and play some golf and grab a beer. I said, man, I've never golfed. I don't drink. Oh, he said, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Play some golf, have a beer, and ride the classics. I said, I've never golfed, and I actually don't drink, but I'm down for the ride the classic part. So, super cool guy. Again, I don't know if we did a video on that darn truck, but if we didn't, I know Sam's gonna watch this, and we'll throw a picture up of the truck. He actually put his door logo on there, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go a little bit extra for you guys and try to get a recent picture of the truck from him, and I'll get it sent to Sam because he put like his farm logo on it. It looks awesome. Super cool guy, man. I sell a lot of these trucks to people that I don't, I've never met, and I swear if we meet, we would just be best friends. And I even have a lot of guys I talk to, even sometimes on a daily basis that I've met, on Facebook and Instagram, and just same thing. Never met him in person, never even sold him a truck, but if we ever met, we would just, we're just two people that like the same stuff, man. There's no doubt about that. So, but we just pulled back into my house. Hope you guys, that was a lot of blurting I just did there, so hopefully we didn't lose too many of you guys. We're gonna tune into the cool little kind of movie thing that we did with this way back in the day when I first got it. Having to get my stuff cleaned out of here and get this thing ready to ship in the next couple days. I believe it's going to North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. So we will catch you on the next Sunday's video, which is going to be my 4BT Cummins diesel swap truck. So that's going to be a really cool video. I know you guys have seen that a little bit, but you haven't seen the whole like video like we do about the truck of that truck. So we're going to get some really cool rollers. That's going to California, man. That guy's going to have a really cool truck, dude. He's going to have something very unique and cool that no one else has. That's a one-of-one truck. So cool. Thank you guys for watching. Listen to me ramble. I actually enjoyed that ramble session with you guys. So we'll catch you on next Sunday's video.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like, yeah. My life be like, times like these that make me say, yeah. Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like, leaving brain control when I stray, yeah. Long sacrifice in the price you pay. Living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, more friends I meet, more like you. Yeah, I can put the fire with the big highlight. I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones of clouds and bones I get loose to. A mountain is Fontaine. Spinning in monsoon and grinning is high octane. Explosive how I came. Rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my folly like a moat surround the castle. Stay afloat. Catch a second wind. Thin is the air I breathe. Teary eyed nose running. Wipe the snot on my sleeve. I'm calling